I'm Sheriff David G., and this is Detention Site 22.
And this is Inside HCSO!
Here's some of what you'll see on Inside HCSO. Our newest deputies let the world know they are ready to serve and protect. HCSO was out front in alerting drivers of the new no texting law. And shoplifters with a taste for brew encounter some deputies with a taste for justice. Hello and welcome. I'm Captain Chad Chronister. This is our official webcast and we call it Inside HCSO. We give you exclusive interviews and access to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and its personnel. Now let's go inside HCSO. A pair of notorious shoplifters at a Walmart neighborhood market were giving the manager fits. When Deputy Daniel Joyce got involved, it was time for the thieves to pay the price.
I was conducting patrol, saw three guys. They were loading up some aluminum. It was an aluminum hot box where they keep the meat and the chickens warm. They put it out in the back, and three guys were loading up in a truck. It appeared suspicious to me, so I contacted the manager of the store, and he told me that no one had permission to take the metal. So I detained the subjects, and I was able to determine that they didn't have permission, so I arrested them on that. In the meantime, the manager told me that he had two guys that consistently come in the store several times a day. They'll load up carts full of product. They'll have beer, laundry detergent, meat, all kinds of stuff, and they just walk out the entry of the store without paying. He told me that this has been going on for 4 or 5 months, and we started doing surveillance on the subjects. We did surveillance for approximately 3 days. On a Sunday, I was able to set up in the parking lot. I witnessed the subjects come in. I went in the store. One of them was actually walking out with a shopping cart full of beer. He had approximately 10 cases of beer in there. I watched him walk off the property, and I radioed to my squad mates, and they actually were able to find him off property. The guy took flight. He started running, and they were able to catch him before he jumped over a fence in a neighbor's yard.
I can tell you he did a great job. He was persistent. He was relentless. He never let this go. He kept all of us involved. All 10 of us were involved at all times. Well, there was one deputy doing research on computers, some undercover, and those of us were in marked units nearby in case we needed to do a traffic stop in a uniformed presence. And this hard work, most of the credit has to go to Deputy Joyce. He did a great job.
A Buick Regal careens off a road and flips into a water-filled ditch in Waimama. Upside down with their heads in the dark water, the two men inside were in big trouble until HCSO arrived.
The traffic crash came in at about 3 a.m. in the morning. We had an overturned vehicle that was in a ditch with two people inside.
3Q487.
Go ahead.
Do you have fire rescue 1018? You got a person trapped inside of the vehicle, and part of it's underwater.
The vehicle was southbound on Westlake Drive. It failed to make the right-hand turn on the James Drive, exited the roadway, hit this post here, probably going about 55 miles an hour, knocked the post over. They then applied the brakes, went about 50 to 60 yards down the driveway here, hit the ditch, flipped completely over, and landed in about 3 or 4 feet of water. We arrived about 5 minutes later. We observed the car in a ditch and about 3 or 4 foot of water. When we walked up to the car, we could actually hear two males inside banging on the door saying, "Help me," and I could hear them splashing around, choking on water. I actually tried the passenger doors, tried to open them up, but they were stuck from the mud and all the water. And then Corporal Thatcher jumped over the undercarriage, got to the other side and busted out the driver's side window, and the two Hispanic males came out of the car. They were completely soaked from head to toe. and you could hear them choking on the water, and they had some scratches and blood coming from their arm.
When they were yelling in there, the guy said that it was actually getting up to their foreheads, and with as dark as it was and as murky as the water is, we couldn't really tell how deep it was or how stable the car was going to be, and if it was going to go any deeper into the water, if we were actually going to have time for EMS to get here, whether they'd be able to make it out or not.
Self-storage facilities are a popular way to store your stuff. And with dozens of such facilities around the county, there are plenty to choose from. That must have been on the minds of some burglars who launched a rash of storage unit break-ins beginning in May. The thieves preferred the storage units in northwestern Hillsborough County, where they burglarized more than 180 units. They would sneak over the perimeter fences, then hack, break, and pry, even cut the locks on the units. Surveillance video captured one of the thieves at an Uncle Bob's storage on West Hillsborough Avenue in June as he tried to kickstart a dirt bike with little success. We had a hard time putting a name to that face. Then Deputy Josh Lane, while investigating a totally unrelated crime last week, latched onto some information that broke the case wide open. He shared that information with Deputies Josh Funderburk and Mark Curran, who did some data mining and developed the suspect's name. District 3 street crimes units got involved, secured warrants, and in 72 hours, 3 suspects were in handcuffs for some of the nagging storage unit burglaries. Stellar teamwork by District 3 Patrol, street crimes, and investigative units. We have 2 surveillance videos with suspects who surely don't want us to know who they are. If you have a name or information, please pass it on. In this video, 2 males walked into the Macy's at University Square Mall just as the store opened. They took some store bags from behind a cash register and then proceeded to fill them with Polo brand pants, shirts, and jackets. The thieves left the store unnoticed. About 15 minutes later, they returned to the store and stuffed more bags with more clothes. They hauled off more than $21,000 in apparel and drove away in a black coupe. In this video, a suspect in a Boston Red Sox cap and an orange t-shirt swiped 6 purses from the marshals on West Waters Avenue. He cruises around the purses on display before grabbing the Michael Kors purses, which were valued at $1,200. He made a beeline for the rear emergency exit and disappeared. We need your help to solve this homicide. Here's more.
James Patrick Fry was murdered on August 23, 2008. His body was found in his burned-out 1998 Chevrolet Blazer shortly after 1 a.m. that morning. The Blazer was located in a vacant wooded field west of Taylor Road and south of Scully Road in Thanodisassa, Florida. The fire was determined to be an arson, and the manner of death was ruled as a homicide. Mr. Fry was 47 years old. Mr. Fry lived alone in a mobile home within a park at 3011 West Ganey Boulevard, Lot 202, in the city limits of Tampa. He had 4 daughters and a son, but had been estranged from all of them. The oldest of the children had reestablished contact with Mr. Fry, having emailed him and talked to him on the telephone for the first time on July 30, 2008. The 2 established a meeting, which was to have been on Sunday, August 24, 2008, in Sarasota. Hi, I'm Detective Mitch Messer with the Sheriff's Office Cold Case Unit. We believe that there's someone out there that has a lead that can help solve this case. Please call us with any information you may have.
A dozen new deputies recently took the oath from Sheriff David G. Take a look.
On April 14th, 2013, SOT 22 assembled for the first time just inside the gates of the Walter C. Heinrich Practical Training Site, and there they began to embark on a journey to join the most prestigious sheriff's office in the world to become sheriff's deputies. Of those, these here today have prevailed by demonstrating passion, courage, and strength necessary to earn the privilege to become a Hillsborough County Sheriff's Deputy.
I got a chance to talk to all the young men and women a few minutes ago and reminded them that we're over 160 years of tradition at the Sheriff's Office. A lot of things have happened here over the years that have made us what I consider to be one of the greatest organizations in the country. And we're very choosy about who we let through our door. And as I think every one of them found out when you apply here, and that's been the secret to our success, I believe. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States and the state of Florida.
of the United States and the state of Florida.
That I am duly qualified
That I am duly qualified
to hold the office under the Constitution of the state,
to hold the office under the Constitution of the state.
and that I will well and faithfully
That I will well and faithfully
perform the duties of Deputy Sheriff
perform the duties of Deputy Sheriff
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, deputies.
Gaither High School students got an early reminder about the state's no texting while driving law. Check it out.
We're here at Gaither High School reminding our youth that on October 1st, the new no texting and driving ban is in effect. Now what that means is you can't be pulled over if you're seen texting and driving, but if you're pulled over for another violation, you could receive a non-moving violation if you're seen texting and driving. We're making sure that our youth knows about the law, knows when it goes into effect, to make sure we can keep them safe out on the roadways.
Okay, and this is give to your daughter. She can't. This information about texting and driving. Okay, it's starting tomorrow. You can't do that.
And this is a little pamphlet about texting and driving. October the 1st, new law came out. Okay. Any questions for me? Okay. Thank you.
Students seem to be the biggest demographic as far as texting and driving. So we figured we'd start there. The pamphlets and the T-shirts that we're handing out today to educate the students and just the general population will be handed out to all the countywide high schools during this time period. October 1st, the statute goes into effect for no texting and driving. It is a secondary offense, so what the public may incur is being stopped for something else, a seatbelt, speeding, expired tag, and during that time frame of them being pulled over, the deputy may see them texting and driving. They can also receive a citation, a non-moving violation citation for that.
Remember, October 1st, this law is in effect, so keep your phone down and your eyes on the road.
We will soon install prescription drug drop boxes in all 4 patrol districts. Here's some more on this important project.
These boxes are basically a program we started several months ago after participating in the DEA's National Drug Take-Back Initiative, where we have locations set up throughout the county twice a year to collect prescription drugs, unwanted prescription drugs from the citizens of the county. And every time we do these drug takebacks, the citizens would always ask, we have to wait for these programs twice a year. So instead of waiting twice a year, we got with the county and were able to get this program started to put these boxes in the district offices throughout the county. And these boxes provide a location for the citizens to use and to dispose of their unwanted prescription drugs throughout the year, 24/7, 365 days a year. They'll be in each district, one in Citrus Park, Ruskin, Brandon, and in the university community area. They're going to be open for access 24 hours a day, and they will be inside the district where the deputies have complete control over the boxes.
The 2013 Ranch Run is just around the bend. Join us on October 26th at Temple Terrace Elementary School. We have 5K, 10K, and even 15K races. The event benefits the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches, where wayward youth are guided down a path to adulthood. Grab your clubs and help some kids at the same time. This is the 11th year of our charity golf tournament, and it will benefit the new Freddie Solomon Boys and Girls Club at Nucio Park. Always a great time with great prizes and great friends. The tournament is set for November 1st at Pebble Creek Golf Club in North Tampa. Tee time is 10 a.m. sharp. For more information, visit our website, or to register online, go to www.marketplace.hcsocharities.com. That concludes episode 11 of Inside HCSO. We hope you found it entertaining and enlightening. As always, Sheriff David G. And the men and women of HCSO appreciate your interest and support. Remember, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month across our nation. All of us at HCSO support the campaign for all women to get informed and get screened. Until next time, stay safe, Hillsborough County.